What's it gonna be behind door 16?
Here we go then, December the 16th, 2025, which of course means it's Vlogmas Day 16. And it gets worse. I woke up this morning and there's another subscriber gone, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm going to carry on, I'm going to push through it all, I'm going to struggle to get this done, and damned with the subscribers. If you want to unsubscribe, then you can unsubscribe. This is Vlogmas, this is just a bit of fun, and it's going on through till Christmas regardless. And I have some interesting news to tell you about what I discovered last night when I was looking through the instructions to see which bits needed painting and which bits didn't need any paint. Now I wanted to show you this before we get into moving Hans Gruber and opening today's window. If you look at the instructions when I was looking through it last night, it actually tells you what bits you're going to get or how many parts there are. And it also tells you over here in this section as well. So I've marked them up so we can see which ones we've already got. Now if we have a closer look at these, right, now on here, this is section A. Obviously I've ticked that off because we've got that. We've also got section B because that's where the gearbox was. We've got the section B, and that was section C. And all those that came through, obviously that's got the bit where the engine would sit, the under bonnet bit. And then if we turn the page over and have a look on the other side, now some of these bits we've got D because that's the dashboard, and we've got E because these are the interior and the door cards kind of thing. There's a section F or a sprue F. Now we haven't got F yet. We do have H, which is the body shell, and we haven't got this one, which not only is this G, but that little symbol there signifies and tells you that it's chrome. So we've got G to come, which is all in chrome, and then we've also got K, which is the glass or the Kia glass, and then there's an I, which is clear as well, and then there's L, which is more chrome. That looks to be 4 tyres, so obviously we need 4 tyres to go on the wheels. And then we've got section N and M, and I think they're both going to be black. But I discovered this last night when I was looking through it to see which bits need painting. So there's a fair way to go. But also checking it as well, today's the 16th of December, and if this is finishing on the 24th of December, that means there should be 9 more windows to go. And of this, the bits that we haven't got all together, there's this one up here. So if we go back to section F, so that's 1, or sprue F, so that's 1 we need. We've got that one. We need that, so that's 2. That would be 3. If they're separate, that's going to be number 4, 5. The tyres, if all 4 come together, which I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, would be 6, 7, and 8. So there's 8 sprues or 8 items still to be found, and we also know there's that rogue pot of paint, which according to the box is a yellow pot of paint. So that would make up to the, would that make up to the 9? What is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so that'll make the 9. So there's 8 sprues to get, including the tyres, and 1 pot of paint. Now, as well as all of these, and what bits you're supposed to have and what bits you're supposed to get and how many bits there's left, I also discovered yesterday that looking through all of this, there's no sign of an engine or a spare wheel. We're only going to get 4 tyres. They have to be the tyres, don't they? There can't be anything else. So there's 4 tyres, so there's no spare wheel, which would suggest that you can't open certain parts of the car. So I've just grabbed the body shell, have a quick look, and obviously we've got the hole in the roof, so we know the ejector seat is there, but in here there's no sign of any springs or mechanisms or anything like that, so I'm assuming that's just going to be a panel that goes in there, and that's not actually going to work. Now, the boot lid, or the trunk lid, depending on where you live, has no signs of opening, so that can't open. It is going to have the bulletproof screen that's going to come out of that slot there. Obviously we've got the glass to go in, but also the doors don't open. It's all moulded in one piece inside, so the doors aren't going to open, which, to be fair, I wouldn't have expected them to for the price of the kit. And also the bonnet or the hood doesn't open either, so there's no engine inside. So when we started and we clipped the gearbox in, the bottom of the gearbox is all you're going to see. You're not actually going to be able to see under the bonnet or under the hood to see whether there's an engine in there or not. So it is just literally going to be a static model that sits like that. Oh, looks black in that way. Anyway, yeah, so nothing opens on the car. I think that's just going to be a panel with the outline around it, pretty much like the sunroof would be if your sunroof wasn't open these days. Yeah, so no engine to worry about. Interesting stuff. It's amazing what you can learn when you start looking through the details of what should and shouldn't be on the listing. So interestingly, it's not just an advent calendar, it's now turned into Russian roulette, because obviously there's 9 windows, 9 things to get, but one of those 9 things is a pot of yellow paint. And I really don't want it to be the pot of yellow paint today. But I've checked all the windows, I've counted them, and there is definitely 9 windows left. So hopefully we're going to get everything we need on to finish it on Christmas Eve. Now I have started painting some parts. They're still drying. I don't want to touch them because I don't want to spoil the finish on them, and I don't get paint all over my hands and therefore all over any bits that we do get out today. But without further ado, let's get into day 16 and see what's behind door 16, if I can find it. Right then, we'll start with Hans Gruber again, and as you can see, hopefully you can see that if I zoom in a little bit. We left him on floor 15 yesterday, so today he's going to drop down to floor 16. There he is, floor 16. Now let's get him out of the way, and let's get straight in to find door 16. Right, so we've got 21s here. That's 20, 19, 24, and all those other ones are open. That's 18, and all the other ones are open on that side. Definitely running out of windows here. This one would be in the top corner, you can't see on camera, is 23. That's 22. That one there's 17. So it's pretty much got, oh, there it is. And look at the size of this one. This one is twice the size of all the rest, so I'm fairly certain that's not going to be a rogue pot of paint. Let's get a bit closer and find out exactly what it's going to be. Right, here we go on the door 16. It looks like the finger's going to go. Oh, by the way, I've shut those doors. They are open. I've been in there, but I've shut them to stop the shadow going over the bottom of this one. So the finger's going to go straight in under the number plate of the car. Oh, wow. Oh, it's clear. Oh, we have some clear parts. So the glass has arrived. Let's have a closer look at them. And let's get this bag open, see what's in here. I'll just tuck that sticky tape in there. Here we go, glass bits around, so obviously the side windows of the car, that'll be the same. That looks like is that the rear window or the windscreen? That could be the windscreen. Oh, no, there's the windscreen. The windscreen actually belongs in here, so that's dropped off there. That's the windscreen, that's the rear glass. And then this bit must all be tail lights and headlights. By the looks of it, tail lights, headlights, maybe indicators, side markers. So that's all the glass. I better put that back in that bag so I don't lose or scratch that bit. So there you have it. Day 16, all the glass. Or at least the majority of the glass as far as I can tell. Now I haven't managed to paint all of the parts yet. I've still got some parts to do. So I'll grab some footage of that when I'm getting them put together. I'm going to check on them shortly and see if the bits I did last night or yesterday are actually dry yet. If they are, I can put those to one side and I can get the ones out I haven't painted and I can get those done. So we'll get into that and we'll get them done, and I'll get some footage of that and I'll put that in tomorrow's video for day 17. So as it stands at the moment, now we've got all the glass and all the clear bits, and we know exactly what's happening, how many bits we've got left to go. That means because today's done now, there's 8 windows left to go, which means tomorrow's episode, day 17, we're going to have a 1 in 8 chance of getting a pot of paint. I hope it's something else. I could really do with it being something else. I don't mind if the pot of paint's one of the last things we'll get, to be fair, because I think it's yellow paint, so there's not an awful lot on it that's going to be need painting yellow, and I can just catch up with that, and then we can get into the rest of it. Meantime, in other news, phone call this morning. Car was booked in for its MOT, had to take the car along, so my Mustang is currently away getting looked at to get it through its MOT. Fingers crossed it's done before Christmas, because it would be great to have the car back fully road legal and on the road just in time for Christmas. Anyway, thanks for watching this one. There is a like button if you want to use that. If you can use that, caress the like button on the way out, and don't forget to subscribe, because everybody else seems to be abandoning me and I need some more subscribers. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Anything's a gift behind door 16.